What's up, guys? My name is Austin, and this is my first YouTube video. This YouTube channel is mostly for myself. I want to make videos to internalize and reinforce lessons that I've learned in books or in videos or really just life experience. I think there's something powerful about talking out loud to internalize information, even if it's just to yourself, rather than just sitting there silently and letting it all stew. So, really, this is just a conversation with myself. There's nothing flashy here, no animations, no transitions or sound effects, no background. I'm sitting in my kitchen right now. It's really just, like I said, a conversation with myself. And I never really thought about having a YouTube channel, but I figured I would make these videos public so that I could just share. If the information is valuable to you somehow, if it helps you improve or inspires you to look at things in different ways, I think that's a great thing. We're all in this together, and if I can help you out somehow by just talking to myself, I think that's cool. So this is my first video, day one, or really night one. It's 9 p.m. where I am. So today I read a concept about Station K fucked. Can I say that? I don't know. I'll say it anyway. Station K fucked. So this is a metaphorical radio station that was described by Anne Lamott. And this radio station broadcasts a never ending stream of thoughts and self criticism and anxieties. One ear is receiving a constant stream of ego, right? You're telling yourself you're great, that you're humble, and that you're brilliant, and that these people need to appreciate you more. They don't recognize your potential. You're just self-aggrandizing yourself. The other ear is just receiving messages about self-loathing, right? You have no talent. You have no insight. You're a fraud. You think about all the mistakes you made over your entire lifetime. You're just receiving broadcasts in both ears. One ego, the other self-loathing, right? And it's pretty easy to tune into Station K Fucked because all you need to do is just let your imagination run wild, right? You start overanalyzing situations. You start overthinking things. You get anxious. You get self-critical. You give into external pressures. You compare yourself with others, keeping up with the Joneses, and you might just be afraid to fail and not measure up to expectations. I've personally tuned into Station K Fucked more times than I can count when I was younger. I still do it nowadays too. You look at what others have in your life and you say, wow, I wish I had that. I wish I had that talent. Why don't I have that talent? Why can't I have that talent? I'm not good enough, but I'm still good, right? Like, I'm a good guy. Look what I can do. You start overthinking things, right? And then you begin to just vehemently think about how cool it would be if you accomplished something that great, or if you had something that great, right? The accolades, how much status you would have, and how cool it would be, right? There was something else I read by Plato. Plato talks about a concept called feasting on your own thoughts. Basically, instead of finding out how you can get good things to happen, you just don't. Because you don't want to deliberate on the how. It's too hard, right? You passionately visualize how great it's going to be once you have that good thing. And, all the cool things you can do once you have that good thing. But you don't even have a plan to get that thing. You're just living in your imagination. You're letting that imagination run wild, right? It's like you're going to basketball practice, and you're so excited about how you're going to hit three-pointers, and then you're going to go to your game next week, and you're going to hit a three-pointer to win the game, and just so many three-pointers all throughout the game, and the coaches and the the teammates in the audience are going to be so impressed, right? You're thinking about how great it's going to be, and then you realize you haven't practiced three-pointers in months, right? Maybe you've never practiced three-pointers at all if you're doing a pickup game or something. So here's my message to myself, and I guess to you as well. You got to think clearly and purposefully and presently. Presently is the key word here, right? You don't want to live in the abstract or the imaginary. You want to live in the present moment of reality. And that takes a lot more work, a lot more courage than you might realize, right? It's hard to live in the moment and just pay attention to everything going on around you. And, it's difficult to do that. You can't really retreat back to your imagination. That's what makes living in the moment so difficult. But you got to, you got to tune out Station K-Fucked, and you can't feast on your own thoughts. You have to feast on the present moment of reality and just do the work. There's no imaginary audience watching you with rapt attention. You're only performing for yourself. And if you can live in the present moment and just tune out the broadcasts of Station K-Fucked, I think that's a very powerful thing. That's all I really wanted to talk about for tonight. Something interesting I read. I'll be back tomorrow, the next day. I can't really say what the future holds, but I would like to hold myself accountable for a schedule. So yeah, thanks for watching if you watched. Like I said, this is more of a stream of consciousness style channel. Nothing flashy about it, but if you enjoy the information, that's awesome. I appreciate you watching. And I'll catch you guys next time. Appreciate it.